Whoops. Hello, Anthony. This is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. I spoke with Jennifer. She gave me the go ahead and send you this. So I basically just want to take a look at your website first things first, kind of see how you guys are doing compared to everybody else out there. So I really love your logo in the top right corner, top left corner. You got your home, what we do, testimonials, contact blog. Everything's great. There's no real quick to call button here. So there's also that's just the first thing I'm noticing. You very nice website so far. Um, there no real there's no what do you call it, like a call to action information page there for everyone to input. You got a little bit about us, which does tell us a little bit about what's going on, which is really good. And then, as we scroll down, that kind of hits the end of the website. So a couple things Google does look for is they're looking for content on the front page. They really want like anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words on the front page just for content uh, to really grab somebody's attention. Now, the other thing they're looking for is buyer intent keywords. That's what like regular people are searching for when they're looking for your services. So, for example, right, painters near me or painters Houston. That's a huge one that people are looking for. So, within the words we use, we want to see we want to see that we have those there. Now, I'm not really seeing a lot. I see exterior repair and painters in Houston, so that's not so bad there. But I don't really see anything else. So um, I actually over here this is the tool we use. It's called RFs or Hrefs, how everyone kind of pronounces that a little bit differently. But so right now, I just want to point your attention here. So the UR rating is basically your domain trust with Google, and then the DR rating is basically the strength of your website. Now we want those to be in the 30s and 40s. Pretty much we want them also equal. That's a pretty good ratio there. The next thing I want to show you is backlinks. Now these are basically websites that refer back to you, to your website for custom paintings, and just give a shout out to you by clickable so that it gets back to you. Now of those 71, 21 do refer back to you. Now, the more we have of referring domains, the better. Also, not all of them are created equal. Some of them are scammy, or just not scammy, but spammy websites. So we really want to get the more powerful ones in there as well to help rank you better. Now, it does look like we have 75 organic keywords, and you're generating 103 people per month with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at your organic keywords. Let's see what we have ranking here. So just by clicking on that, it's going to pull up a list of everything you have and then the positions that you're in for it. So we have custom painting, but that's your name, so that's not really going to be a fair thing. But not only that, even if it was, it's very generic. It's like it doesn't have anything near what we're looking for. It's not specific. So you're pulling a lot of volume, but this is for nationwide. Same thing with paintings near me. It's getting a lot of traffic, volume for it, but not a lot of traffic. And we're still only in the ninth position. So as we're going through, we're looking at the volume of these more generic keywords. Custom painters, again, that's your name, so you're going to get a little bit more, but we're still not pulling that much traffic for it. So we want to go down a little bit more. Let's look at Painting Company Houston. That's pulling in 150, but we're still only at the 20th spot. That's why you're not really pulling any traffic for it. And as we scroll down, we're simply going to look at some of these, and the more volume it has, the better the keyword is. And as you can see, we're just not pulling that much traffic for it because we're not in any position to get noticed. So we're going to look at Painters Houston, right? That's kind of what people are searching for. I'm just going to scroll down. Now, this top thing these are ads people are paying for. Then we have over here, this is your generic map pack. So this is, people, if you're going to be in here, you want to be at the top spot just simply to be seen the most. But this is basically, name, number, address, where we can find you on the map and stuff like that. Getting in here is very important for ranking as well. About 40% of everyone who goes to search for something is going to come here. As you can see, CertaPro, Prime House, and A1 Painting have the top spots here. But then let's go a little bit lower. These are the organic searches. This is where we're trying to rank people for. So we got Yelp as the first one. I don't really pick on Yelp, to kind of do a comparison here. We got Home Advisor, Hughes, and then Angie. Here we got our first real one. It's commercial and residential painting, Houston, Texas. So they are called Perfect Painters. Um, they don't have a bad website either. Pretty similar to what you have right now. The only difference is they have, their call to numbers here, but should be up top over here on the right corner so people can easily click on that. They do have a little bit more context here, skilled painters in Houston, Texas. So right there, that's a great keyword. And as we're going through, we're starting to see better keywords that they have in here. But as we continue scrolling down, they start getting to all of these links that, point somewhere else. And then, we get to a couple more, reviews. We get to their map here. But even if you look at the whole thing, they still don't even have, maybe like 400 words itself in the front. So like if they added like 15, to 2,000 keywords, that would probably put them in a much better position here. Now, let's go back to that tool I used for you guys. So here we have, this is their website URL. So we have their rating over here is 13. That's their trust. And then their domain power is 2.6. So again, huge ratio there. If you look at yourself versus them, you guys aren't too far off with that. The biggest differences you're going to find is, so actually you beat them in the UR, and then you lose to them in the organic. Oh, it's kind of loading on my end. Come on, you can do better. All right, cool. Now, as you can see, they have 392 backlinks, and they are getting 38 referring domains versus what you were getting for 71 to 21. So you definitely want more referring domains than them. But now let's look at the organic keyword search, right? They have 185 to your 72, and they're pulling in 462 organic traffic through that. So 462 people are coming here. So let's look at their keywords. What are they doing here? So right here, when it loads, so now we have Perfect Painters. That's who they are, right? So even, they're going to pull in a bit more traffic when people push that in. But let's look at Painters Houston. That's 700 volume searches for that. And they're getting 33 of that. So they get 33 people a month coming in through that, and they're in the position 7 for that keyword. But, as we're scrolling forward, we got Painters Houston, Texas, 350 volume for that, and they're pulling in 25, and they're in the 6th position. So these are really, all these keywords here are very much buyer intent keywords. These are keywords that people are searching in because they want a job done right now. They don't want to type in something like, what's a color code, right? They want to go straight toward, hey, we're looking for somebody, get me somebody. So they have all of these keywords on their website, which are pulling in a high volume, and they're getting the traffic for it. The only thing they're lacking is they're in all of these higher positions. They're in, position 9, 6 and 7. So they're not the first thing people see, and this isn't even on the first page here. So all they would need to do is just pull it up. So yeah, that's just a comparison, kind of showing you, what somebody in the, I guess closer to the top is doing and how to outrank them, and as far as what you can do in order to rank better yourself. Awesome. You have a good one.